Nation, we in the building.
By the new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Yo, shout out to everybody here in the building, whether you are watching on Raider Nation Unlimited with Wasted Talent or the Vegas Raiders Network. It doesn't matter, you guys. One of the same, both home. You already know what it is. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, meaning hit them thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button, you guys. I know my brother's on his way to 6K. No, 7. You're almost at, is this almost 6?
Yeah. Oh, 7.
Almost at 7. Almost at 7K, man. I love that shit. Only 1 year of cooking up. My brother Waste is almost at 7K, man. Hit that subscribe button. And I am 20 subscribers away from 18,000. Hit that sub button for your boy. Let's try to hit 18K before the live stream is up, man. Real quick, before we get to talking, shout out to my brother Wasted Talent. What's good, bro?
Hey, man, I'm excited, brother. Look, man, that's why I locked in with you. I said, man, we got to talk about this, bro.
Yeah.
Free agency is happening around us, and Raider Nation is melting down to a fine tomato paste. we got to come in. We got to let everybody know what time it is, man. Everybody is going crazy right now.
Shout out to my mama in the building. Love and miss you, son. I love you too, mama. Shout out to if you guys are in the Atlanta area ever looking for tattoo removal, go find it. Atlanta Tattoo Removal. My mom is the best in the business out there. I promise you. Shout out to my beautiful mother. For those who don't know, we just re-signed defensive tackle Jerry Tillery, a guy that is a good pass rusher. Very, very suspect against the run. But brought him back. We claimed him off waivers last season. So another piece that we can add is depth on that D-line. What do you think about that? Bringing back Jerry Tillery, bro.
You know how – look, bro. If there was one person that I had red circled, I said, they better not ever bring this bastard back to the Raiders. It was Jerry Tillery. And not because he didn't play well when he first got here, because I can't just get over the stupidity in that Rams game, bro. I wanted him to cut that day, bro. And I'm like, you got all these guys, like, look, I've been very pragmatic. I've been very optimistic. Everybody knows that. I've been saying, let's come on, let's stay the course. Let's, trust the process in a sense, right? Out of everybody you could have signed, you signed this dude, bro. Come on, man.
Look, I'm not mad about it, man. I'm looking at it like this. It's a rotational guy. You know what I mean? We did pick him up off the waivers last year. I guess they've seen enough from him. Look, let's not act like the D-line didn't look different in those first 2 games he was there. Yes, boneheaded penalty hitting the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands that ended up giving the Rams that game. At the end of the day, you guys would have one more win. Oh, we'd be 7-12. We were 6-11 last year. One more win. Congratulations. 7-10. At the end of the day, yes, I get it. He's still young. Boneheaded decision on his part. But I like it as depth. That's it. I'm not expecting this guy to come in and be the next great pass rusher in the NFL. Not expecting him to be a guy that's going to get much, much better against the run because that's not who he is. But I'm just happy that at least we're making some type of movement on the defensive side of the ball. Project team is again, and I know you hate that too.
So this is my problem, right? My thing was, and I've been like this, if y'all not going to go out there and go get superstars, build the defense.
Mm-hmm.
So this ain't building a defense. You just bringing back the same bums you had here last year. How's that make it like to me, like now I'm kind of like, what the hell?
Rotational pieces, my brother. You got to build it. We have
rotating
28
right back in the starting lineup like last year. They're bums.
Tillery won't be a starter on his D line. A Roger Teamer would be a glorified special teamer. No pun intended. Most of these guys that we brought in outside of Marcus Epps on the defensive side of the ball are not going to be starters. Marcus Epps is going to be our starting strong safety, you guys. For 2 years, $12 million, $6 million a year, that guy is going to be the starter back there. Great against the run, suspect in coverage. I'm cool with that. It is what it is. If Merritt can get his shit together and be that true ball hawk that we've seen at TCU, that can be a great duo. But I'm still on the fence about the whole Marcus Epps situation. But yes, we have not made a big move on the defensive side of the ball where we feel like, oh, wow, the defense is different. But 12 picks, draft next month. We still have about $20 million left to play with in free agency. There's still some names out there. You guys, I want everybody to stop tripping off Levante David 1 year, $7 million. He took that as a hometown discount to remain with the team that he loves to play with. He is a Buccaneer at heart. He'll probably, he'll retire there. He wanted to go home. Everybody doesn't get the hometown discount. Las Vegas is not home to Levante David. You know what I mean? So we kind of have to pump the brakes on some of these deals that these guys get because we would not be getting the same deals. It's just real. It's real talk.
And bro, not for nothing, the guy that's advanced at the advanced age of Levante David doesn't want to, like, bro, these guys are human beings. These guys don't want to move their kids. They don't want to have to sell a house. Just the stuff that people don't never think about. You know what I mean? Because if he's playing out here now, this man is in Florida, he got to leave, or then he's got to be away from his family for a better part of a few years. Bro, it's too many moving parts with stuff like this.
No,
Corey, come on, bro. You only here to see me flip about Tillery. Everybody knows how I feel about Jerry Tillery. That's the one guy that I said I got to get him the hell out. He's a bum.
Yes. I'm not mad. Look, I thought Tillery was actually pretty good for us. I'm not expecting him to be great, but look, just one less depth piece that we have to add more and more to that defensive line. I'm cool with it. And you guys, Deshaun Elliott, an interesting safety from the Detroit Lions, signed a 1-year deal with the Miami Dolphins for $1.7 million. That's what disappointed me because I seen that. I'm like, damn, but he wanted to go to Miami. So anyone comes in here complaining about Deshaun Elliott taking that deal, he's seen Ramsey, he's seen all the moving pieces out there in Miami, the Bradley Chubbs of the world. He wanted to go to a dominant defense. He wanted to go play with Vic Fangio. It makes sense. He wouldn't have gave us the same deal. You know what I mean? So
yeah, a lot of these guys are putting money in the bank to get a payoff later for playing with a good team because winning is something to where when you win in the National Football League, you get paid more. Yeah. So that's look. Guys, this is how I felt about free agency the whole time. I am not the guy that thinks that we need to go out here and sign every supposed big name free agent. Because when Graf and I talked about this earlier, when they say this guy's the best safety available, that doesn't mean that the safety that's available for that year is a top 5 guy at his position, right? No. But you got to pay him like that because he's who's available now. And that's not what I want. I theoretically want them to build the defense through the draft because Max Crosby is young and I want this team to grow together, right? Definitely. The only problem with what I see these guys doing is if you're going to get guys on the cheap, use your fucking head. Don't bring back the same guys who were here. If you had if we're the 30th ranked defense out of 32 teams in the National Football League, I don't want to see any of these guys who were here last year. And Jerry Tillery was solid early. I'm cool with that. But he's not solid enough. I don't want these ham no burger players, bro.
Let me fight you back on this. Tillery and Roger Teamer are back. 2 guys that were under Graham for 1 season. Maybe he's seen enough from them to get back into the swing of things and see if they can continue to build on that. This was a first-year thing with these guys that we brought back. What brought back wasted. It's not like this is the 4th year in Patrick Graham's system and we're bringing them back after being bums for 4 years. Tillery only played for us half the season, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like let's keep it a buck. Give the kid some time, and he's still young. You know what I mean? Roger Teamer, like I said, a glorified special teams guy. We're not expecting a lot out of him. He can play some safety if need be, but in a perfect world, we don't see him out there playing any DB at all. You know what I mean? But 2nd year in this system, I think it's okay. I think bringing Tillery back is actually a good sign to me, a good sign that Graham's seen something that he can continue to build with him. Shout out to Black Sales. Shout out to everybody else in the chat, man. We appreciate you guys for rocking with us. That's facts. But we still got the draft, Black Sales. That's where our bread and butter is going to be. Shout out to Corrigan. We're still looking at Carter after Pro Day. We're going to talk about Carter here shortly, bro. That's really what we really wanted to talk about today.
Yeah, true.
We're going to break
really,
that down.
really quickly. I got to push back on you real quick, bro.
Okay.
My thing is that if you're going to bring people in for rotational pieces and depth pieces and, he was a part of the system and all this and that, right? My thing is that these guys better bring in what they need.
Yeah.
They better do it because I don't want to hear all this bullshit. I don't understand why the people that they bring in, they have to have their hands on this person sometime in their career. Why can't they ever go out and go bring somebody in that they've never coached before just because they see the talent and coach the guy? Why does there have to be this little built-in poison pill that they have had to coach them or they've had to know the guy? And like, to me, that's a little fraudulent to me. That's weird to me.
I agree, but I'm just a believer in if we were patient enough, you guys, all these years with the previous regime, with the previous quarterback, give these guys some time to develop the team that they want. Because now if Tillery comes back in and he doesn't show up, now we can say, Graham, what the hell were you thinking? Zeke, what the hell were you thinking? At the end of the day, I'm going to give him another year to figure it out, deal with it. You know what I mean?
I've been doing the same thing, brother.
Inexpensive too. Inexpensive. It's not like we went out there and paid him a shit ton of money.
And that's dope. See, my thing is that what I don't want what happened last year. Like, I gave them grace last year. I've given them grace this year. I've been saying that shit for the longest, right? But the problem that I'm having is that I only have so much grace. Like last year with Alex Leatherwood, we knew that he was a bum. We said they're going to try to develop him. They're going to keep him. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. And then they wind up cutting him any fucking way. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should have done, like, if you know what the deal is, just go out there and address the problem in a real way and don't pussyfoot around it.
But okay, now let me come back. Let me come back with this. There's not one guy. How do you feel if I say this to you? There's not one guy out there that's gotten a deal already in free agency on the defensive side of the ball that I'm stressing about. Not one player.
And I agree with you.
Where I've seen a deal that they got or even a real name where I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like Darius Slay's out there. Just yesterday, you guys, he said he hates the Patriot way. He tweeted it out. It's the Patriot way. Matt Patricia was his head coach in Detroit. Darius Slay just got cut. He will not be a Raider. I'm telling y'all now, the way he tweeted out yesterday, responding to Quandre Diggs, a tweet about the Patriot way, he's not going to be a Raider. I'm just saying that. Just heads up. Unless he doesn't think that Josh McDaniels and Zeke are just like Matt Patricia and they work things differently, it's not going to happen. But I have to say this. There's not one guy that I'm really like, oh, are you kidding me? We missed out on him.
Yeah. And look, we talked about this earlier, bro. There's not one person. The only person that I was willing to throw the bank at was Deron Payne. He didn't even get out on the open market. So that was a non-starter after that. Even Hargraves, I wouldn't have paid him the kind of money that the 49ers paid him.
No way.
I would have never paid him that kind of money. So it's nobody has been signed that I'm sitting there looking and saying, oh, we got to bring him in. Maybe Stephon Gilmore, I would have enjoyed them to bring him in because I'm like, well, that's a stone cold lead pipe starter.
Yes.
Other than that, now that's not Stephon Gilmore.
But who's to say Indianapolis would have traded him within the conference? They traded him to Dallas for a fifth. They are retooled. I mean, they're rebuilding in Indianapolis at this point. So look, bro, I agree with you. I would have loved to have Stephon Gilmore for a fifth. But who's to say we were even in on that? You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it is what it is. Like, but I agree. That is one that I looked at. I'm like,
that's what we could have used, bro. We could have definitely used that one, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely. And now they got a dynamic duo at the cornerback position in Dallas, and I hate it because I live out here. Shout out to everybody that's putting up them supers, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to Chuckles, Hawk, man, all my guys. I seen Demon in here as well, man. My boy. Shout out to Old School. Wasted is right. Scrubs and scrubs, no matter who's coaching them. Remember, old dudes know their shit. Well, let me say this, Old School. Klee just signed with the 49ers, and guess what's going to happen? He's going to end up looking like a fucking dog on that defensive line, and then we're going to be sitting over here again like, once again, we didn't coach up a talent, and he was, we drafted him at, where he was drafted, and blah, blah, blah. He's going to be an Arden Key. He's going to go to the Niners, ball out, do his thing, get a big contract next season, and we're going to be sitting back once again like, wow. Like,
but you know what, though? That makes sense because the 49ers are talented. Like, I don't think Cleveland Farrell's the kind of defensive player that's going to elevate your roster, but he's the kind of player that's going to make your roster. And if he has other really good players around him, he'll play really well.
No,
We
definitely.
just didn't have enough of him to highlight the kind of talent that he has.
Yeah. Hey, Slay's looking like there's a lot of smoke about him going to the Ravens. I seen Humphrey tweeting out the eye emojis, and then Slay put out the eye emojis. I'm thinking that Darius Slay is going to be a Baltimore Raven here soon, and that's a cold little duo right there too, with Humphrey and Slay. Let me see. Shout to Eris. Apparently, Waller's wedding was same day as Max's. Yeah, and Josh McDaniels was at Max Crosby's wedding. Look, you guys, I'm gonna be real. I don't give a fuck if my head coach is at players' weddings and all the other shit. That to me, that doesn't mean anything. Like, it really doesn't. And at the end of the day, I seen, Darren Waller's wife tweet out he probably did that because he wasn't. It was a joke. It was a joke, you guys. It was not anything serious. She probably is trying to make light of the situation. It looks as though D Wall is actually happy in New York. I've been watching all the pressers and the quick little videos of him out there in New York meeting Daniel Jones and all that. It looks, and he did say he didn't know about this. I don't believe that at all. I think Darren Waller knew this was coming. I actually think that Darren Waller prefers to be in New York. I'm gonna be real with you. The way he looked very, very happy to be over there. So I'm gonna be real with you. I think he knew the writing was on the wall. There was something going on behind the scenes.
Hey, look at last year. Look at last year. He didn't really play. And you remember he had a doctor saying that he doesn't understand why he's not playing.
Yeah.
He couldn't even understand it at all. So that goes to show you what was going on. The only problem I have is a lot of the times, like with Josh McDaniels, I know that one of the adjustments that he's made is his personality and the way he deals with the media, because he doesn't want to be looked at as baby Belichick, right?
Yeah.
But the problem is that if you're going to have this style of no nonsense, I get rid of a player a year too early instead of a year too late kind of an approach to your roster, and the way you coach hard, the players don't like you, whoop-de-whoop, you can't go in the media and bloviate about a guy and say, well, he fits into our plans pretty big.
Yeah.
Right. And then you turn around, you trade him. So then you lose credibility with the roster. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to have credibility with your players. Like, it doesn't necessarily need to be with the media and fans, but you better have credibility with the roster. And when you say stuff like that, I wonder how leaders on that team look at that.
Yeah. No, definitely, man. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Appreciate you guys. Wipe them feet, hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to both channels, man, what are you waiting for? It is free. Hit the subscribe button for us both, man. On our way to 7K on Raider Nation Unlimited. On our way to 18K over here at Oak Las Vegas Raiders Network, man. You guys make sure to hit that sub button. Wasted got to get to 10K before the season. That's the goal, bro. Get to 10K before the season, man.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Shout out to Raider for Life. If we are depending on drafts, we are in trouble. Most rookies don't do much first season. Graham is shit, and all we signing is backups. Like Andy said, we are worse. Look, man, I'm not. I guess I'm just very optimistic. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I don't think that we got worse. I think at the end of the day, we brought back some familiar names thus far, and I know you disagree with it, Wasted, but I want to see what they look like in year 2 in this system. I'm not mad about it. When you're not breaking the bank to bring back Roderick, Teamer, and Tillery, so I'm not tripping. That they clearly are valuing offense over defense in free agency, and I'm not mad about it.
And see, this is the thing. I'm not looking for them to go out there and go sign Ray Lewis, a Reggie White, a Lawrence Taylor, because they're not available in free agency this year. Let's just call it what it is. And to be honest with you, this team is not ready. And I know the nation doesn't want to hear this. I've been very, very pragmatic about this. You know what I'm saying? I've been very pragmatic about this. I've been very optimistic. Look, the problem with this is the Raiders are not ready to get a big free agent. This roster's not ready for that. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. It's not. See, signing high price free agents is something that needs to happen when that guy is the difference between you making the playoffs and not making the playoffs. You going to Super Bowl. This roster is not really built. I view this thing from this prism, Graf. They came in here last year and they spun like drunken sailors. And they did it because they felt like they had a quarterback on their roster that was going to elevate this team. And they thought that when they got their hands on our previous quarterback, that he was he had the ability to lead this team to the Super Bowl. So we're going to get him everything he needs. And we're going to go all in. But when it didn't work for whatever reason, we don't know. We're not behind the scenes. I'm not going to speculate on that. I don't want to get into the argument about that. Once they saw that it wasn't working, now they got to strip this thing down to the bare bones.
Okay, let me ask you this, because a lot of people are saying big names, okay? On the defensive side of the ball in Kansas City, who was the big names?
Chris Jones.
That's the only big name on the defensive side of the ball, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Leo Chanels, the McDuffies, you got guys that they drafted in these past 2 drafts, and they got young on the defensive side of the ball, but they have Frank Clark. Offensive side of the ball, who's the big name guys? Mahomes and Kelsey?
Yeah, Mahomes, Kelsey.
I mean, if you want to put Orlando Brown in that mix.
Yeah, I mean, bro, that's not how it was previously. I mean, look, they have a Hall of Fame quarterback. They're the best quarterback in the league. And that's the difference. You know what I mean? And we understand all of that.
No, I know, but I'm saying that to say, because everybody in the chat's like, these are no names. These are no names. You don't have to have a million superstars on your roster to win a Super Bowl.
That's a fact. That is a stone cold lead pipe fact if I've ever heard one. Yo.
You don't have to, bro. Like you don't need a million superstars in order to win a championship. You know what I mean? You just have to have the pieces that fit to get it done. You know what I mean? I'm looking at my Kings right now, and I hate to go to the NBA. We don't have stars. We have 2 guys, De'Aaron Fox. You know what I mean? Ox and Fox. It's a bonus.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is a fucking dog.
Well, they're on their way to being stars. But the small town market, I get it. But we have a bunch of guys around us that are doing their thing in order to get it done. You know what I mean? Like, all we need is the pieces that fit to this puzzle in order to make it happen. You know what I mean? So there's, like I said, there's not one big name that I've seen.
The Chiefs is a little different, bro. They went out there and had one of the best drafts I can remember in the last 15 years. They drafted George Karlaftis, who's looking like it's going to be a star.
Yeah.
Trent McDuffie. They went out there and got busy. What was the kid in the Super Bowl who showed up? The safety.
I
forget. The kid from fucking from Cincinnati. Oh my God, he played with Sauce Gardner.
What I was gonna say Javon Hicks, but that's this year. I know what we're talking about. We talked about
Bryant. It wasn't Bryant. No, it's not Kobe Bryant. Was it?
No, Kobe's the slot corner in Seattle.
Slot corner in Seattle.
Cook. Is it Cook?
Yeah, it's Cook. Brian Cook.
Brian Cook. Yeah.
All right.
We talked a lot about him last offseason.
So this is the thing, right? It's not about that for what's going on this offseason with the Ravens. I'm not the Ravens, but the Raiders. What I wanted the Raiders to do was laser focus on the defense, and they don't have to bring in a superstar. I just want them to bring in 3 starters at each level of the defense, and then fill it in with draft picks. They haven't done that yet.
But
that's what's got me a little concerned.
Where do you spend your money? You needed a quarterback. You needed a QB1. You went out and got him. Okay. You needed a wide receiver 2. You got rid of Waller and equaled that money out. So basically, that wipes his hands of each other. You didn't spend any money on a receiver. You got your wide receiver 2 of the future and got rid of Waller. Okay.
Yeah, but the Jacoby Myers thing was another move that, to me, it didn't move the needle for me.
Okay.
Because he doesn't stretch the field. The guy has, was he like 4'5", 4'6", not 4'6", but he wouldn't be a wide receiver in the NFL. But he's not. He's a possession receiver, bro.
And I understand that, and I get that. And then we went out. You know what I'm saying? And we got a speedster. You know what I mean? A little up there in age. You know what I'm saying? But we went and got my boy Philip Dorsett, a speed guy that could take the top off the defense. Sneaky moves like that. I'm not saying that Philip Dorsett's going to get us a championship. I'm not going to say that. You know what I'm saying? But he can definitely stretch the field. Jacoby knows this system. He knows what's expected of him, the precision route running from Josh McDaniels. He knows what is needed in this system. All I'm saying is this. You look at the defensive side of the ball and the way these guys are getting paid outside of the linebackers, that's the only thing that I wish we would have went out and spent money on another linebacker. You know what I mean? I know we went and got the young kid from Pittsburgh, which can play the run really well, very suspect in coverage. Also, shout out to Andy. He's doing a film breakdown on a young pup that we just brought in from the Pittsburgh Steelers. It will be exclusively on planetraiders.com, you guys. He will be sending it over probably tonight or tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. We will be dropping a film breakdown on our new linebacker on planetraiders.com. Shout out to our little brother, Andy. But, I don't see what players in free agency right now would make that difference. 3 starters that you think, and I mean contractually, that would also make sense.
Drew Tranquil.
Okay, we can still get him. He's still available.
So I know that the free agency period is still open, right?
Just started today, literally.
It just started. So I'm gonna wait, but what the thing is that I need to see it, bro. You need to go get me Drew Tranquil. We need to go get me a safety. Get me another corner. Who's ever out there, go get me another corner. Get me a safety. You know what I'm saying? We got one safety, so we got a starter. That's check. Boom. You go get Drew Tranquil at linebacker, check. You get me somebody in the defensive line, I'm fine.
Okay, but then let's look at
So
this.
I'm not throwing the baby out with the bathwater, brother. I'm just letting you know.
But who are
that-
you getting? Who are you getting at corner? Bro, James Bradbury just got paid chalupa to go back to Philly, bro. In his head, he wanted to stay there. And you said this since day one with Bradbury, since last offseason.
Yeah.
He wants to stick around in that area, the Philly, New Jersey, New York.
Yeah.
He's familiar with it. He lives there, doesn't have to move. You know what I'm saying? But like, who? I mean, like Byron Murphy got picked up. I think he went to Minnesota, I believe.
Well, Julian Love, bro.
That's our guy, and he's still out there. A guy that his stock is dropping. I mean, when I mean stock, I mean money wise, dropping day in and day out when he's not getting signed. So I'm cool with this as long as Julian Love's price tag continues to drop.
Marcus Peters.
That was the next guy I was going to say. A guy that we've been screaming for to bring back. He grew up a diehard Raider fan, and when I mean back, he's from Oakland. You know what I mean? So it's the home team. You know what I mean? That's a guy to continue to look at. But they're both still available. Every guy we're talking about is like what other corner that got signed was a guy that we want to bring on? Because Bradbury got paid too much.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Look, can I just be? I'm gonna be honest with the chat. I'm gonna be honest with you, Graf. I haven't said this before. I'm just saying it right now. You know why I'm pissed off today? Because I've been really, really positive. Because they signed fucking Jerry bum-ass Tillery. Like, everything else, that I was fine until they did that, bro. I've been fine for 2 years. Why the fuck did they sign this guy, bro? Sucks.
You know what? And me and Wasted always agree on everything. And guess what? Today, we disagree. I love the signing. I love bringing back
Tillery. He's a bum.
And I hope that means that we cut Bilal Nichols and we save that $3 million.
Yeah, get his ass out of here.
I hope that this is a sign that Bilal Nichols gets cut before his year 2 in the silver and black, and we save that $3 million towards the cap. Shout out to Pride and Purpose. Give me a smart middle linebacker, a stud in the middle of the line, a consistent corner, fill in the rest, and let's cook. Coach is more than a title. Talk that shit, Purpose. Shout out to our brother. Who else is in the building? Shout out to Ro. Y'all Wasted got a dope article on Planet Raiders. Several dope articles, bro. Shout out to you. Man. Appreciate you as always. My bro has been writing. His pen has been crazy. He's been on his jigger shit like crazy. Real talk. Shout out to Violator, man. Our big bro, man. Unk is in the building.
Wow.
Shout out to Violator. Shout out to Rube. Once again, congratulations on your engagement, my brother. Are any of these signings?
Congratulations, man.
Any of these signings pushing other guys out? I'm hoping, just like I said with the Tillery signing, I'm hoping that pushes Bilal Nichols out. Save money. Maybe they ship out. Niners got Kinlaw, Hargraves, Armstead, Clee. Maybe they ship out Armstead or Kinlaw. I don't know. I don't know. And I've been waiting on Eric to respond to the last text. He's going to be on the show here soon, you guys. So Armstead, we can talk to him. But he just signed a new deal not too long ago. You know what I mean? So I think he's locked down. That's his team that he grew up loving too. So I don't know if Armstead's out the way, but it's a business. Who knows? But, you know, those guys love to have a handful of D linemen. You know what I mean? Like they even more than that. Like they love to have that rotation on that D line. The Niners always fucking find a way to just get better on the defensive line. It's fucking crazy, bro. Walt, you could play him at free. You could play him in the nickel. You could put him in a box. Julian Love can do it all, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I like Julian Love. Like, bro, I'm excited about what's happening because we get to build this team the way I've always wanted the Raiders to build this team. I've always wanted the Raiders since I was a kid, when we were bad, to just say, you know what, let's go and draft and you know what I mean, walk down the hill. Because when Al was alive, Al would never allow us to do that. Al would go out and go sign people and try to, plug holes and things like that. I like the way this is being built. Don't think I'm jumping off the cliff.
Yo, real quick, shout out to Mike on a $10 donation. We appreciate you, King. But Gail, just randomly, I think Doc's farted. I just had to put that on the screen because I just thought the word fart is hilarious to me, bro. Like it's just
you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. He probably did. He was eating crawfish today.
I don't know. I would tell you, man. Me and Paul went out and got some crawfish, some catfish, all that good shit. But no, I promise you, I did not fart. I'm realistic. I would tell you. I would tell you if I was on my Putin shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yo, but no, like the only thing is, it's just something about Jerry Tillery, and it's not the fact that he made that one bonehead play. Jerry Tillery is a high draft pick. Mm-hmm. So I got to look at it from this prism, bro. I was okay with us bringing him in and taking a flyer on him. Mm-hmm. But the fact that the Chargers gave up on him, such a high draft pick. They just cut him. I heard so many things about him being immature, being a douchebag, and then he comes and loses a game for us at the wrong time, bro. And to me, that's inexcusable. That's inexcusable to me.
And that says a lot too, because Wasted is a Notre Dame Fighting Irish fan like myself. Tillery is a former Notre Dame guy. It always hurts our soul to shit on one of our own, but I hear you, bro. I definitely hear you. I'm not upset about it. Look, I'm not acting like the Tillery pickup moves the needle, but at the end of the day, it's still good to know we got another body on the defensive line. I'm hoping
Tillery or Parker. Yo, Brandon Parker all day long.
Shout out to Sean. Appreciate you, bro, on the $5 donation as well. Let me ask you this. This is going to be a quick talk before we get to the Jalen Carter situation. We talked about Darius Slay. We talked about Tillery. We talked about bringing back Roderick Teamer. I have to say this. Aaron Rodgers came out today on Pat McAfee, did this whole spiel about this isn't going to be the day where I say what's going on and blah, blah, blah. And then it ended up being what is going on. He said, there was a tidbit there where he said, they asked him, what was there another team that was in the mix? I guess he said that he would have loved to play with another former teammate of his, a guy that, he holds special dear to his heart. They said Devontae Adams of the Las Vegas Raiders. He said, I'm not going to say any names. We all knew what it was. I'm going to say this. I don't feel any type of way about it. I'm actually, at this point, happy we didn't get A-Rod. I don't like the way the whole shit unfolded. And I'm really starting to finally see kind of the diva tendencies, because I never really paid attention to A-Rod, because he was never in the mix to be a Raider ever in life till this offseason. Seeing how he moved around and played this thing, I'm cool. I'm very, very, very happy we didn't get him. And that may be crazy because Jimmy G is our quarterback at this point. That sounds crazy, right? But I don't have anything to say about it. I just thought it was funny that he said that. Do you feel any type of way about A-Rod?
Bro, where I feel like, look, theoretically, would you have wanted Aaron Rodgers? Yeah. But actually, when you start breaking down all of the things, like, I was saying, I think you told me this, that, he made some demands for them to go out there and go get Alan Lazard and all this stuff like that.
Randall Cobb, Mercedes Lewis.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like, look, if you want to come to this team, bro, come to the damn team. We don't need you being fucking the GM. We don't need this, the NFL, bro. Yo, just come here, let them do what they got to do, let them cook, and let that be that. If that's what it took to get him here, then I'm smooth on it.
Yeah,
I'm smooth on it, bro.
It's like this. If how do you expect that fan base to gravitate to you when you're holding the franchise hostage during the whole free agency period? You know what I'm saying? And you demanding that these other players get involved, and apparently demanding that they reach out to Odell Beckham. And bro, do you understand you have Garrett Wilson and Elijah Moore on your roster? You got two really good young guys on rookie contracts, and you're demanding to go spend all this money on Alan Lazard. And
it reminds me of some LeBron shit.
Yeah, like what?
That's some LeBron shit. It's like, I want to play with Odell Beckham, so get rid of this young stud. Like when LeBron went to the Lakers and they got rid of Brandon Ingram and all of them guys, and D'Angelo Russell, and then they wound up bringing them back. Like just shit like that, because he wants to play with vets. It's like, yo, dog, just go there and play.
Yeah, if he was a Raider, he probably would have demanded us to go out and get Donald Driver or some other shit, bro. Like, look, I'm cool, man. Shout out to Aaron Rodgers and him going to the Jets. I'm cool. Appreciate you for your crazy darkness retreating off season hope to us thinking you a Raider, but we're moving on from that. Shout out to GA Patriot. Gruden left us with no foundation to even have holes in it. We needed to build a foundation before we can talk about hiring guys to fill holes. Talk that shit, GA. Also, man, I want to bring up Sniper had a really good comment up here as well, where he said, let me see. Shout out to Sniper. He's somewhere up here. My brother Wasted. Jerry Tillery is solid depth. It's a good pickup. As long as he ain't the starter, which he won't be, simply stacking up the D-line. And I totally agree with Sniper, man.
How about that? Well, so is there nobody else we can stack the D-line up with? Why we got to stack the D-line up with the basement of our D-line? Like, he did okay for a couple of games, bro. It's, to me, right, when you start talking about situational football and making mistakes and things like that and getting penalties, I don't need another guy on my roster like that, bro. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in the vacuum.
He's a pass rusher, bro. We already
know that. I know, bro.
This regime has already said pretty much without saying it that Malcolm Kuntz is not in their plans. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who else do we have as an edge rusher or a guy that can rush the quarterback? I mean, because we all know
how about they go out there and bring in Danico Autry, bro?
he's not a free agent, is he?
Not, am I getting Nico Autry? Was he available, bro?
Nah, Autry's not available.
Is him or was it Shelby Harris? One of the former.
Shelby Harris is available.
It's Shelby Harris, bro.
Yeah.
Because they was the same draft. They were here to see.
Now, Shelby is a guy that, is a true defensive tackle, a guy that, can play the run, get to the quarterback occasionally. Tillery's not going to play the run at all. He's not.
See, and that's another issue, right? We got a lot of guys that are supposed to be run stoppers who ain't stopping the run.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know, bro. Like, yo, I like Jefferson, bro. If we're gonna get nostalgic and bring motherfuckers back, I don't think they should ever got rid of Jefferson. I like Jefferson, bro.
Okay, Q is a free agent. I said on the show yesterday that I'm cool off bringing Quentin Jefferson back. I think he had like 5.5 sacks this season with Seattle, though. He had a pretty good season.
Yeah, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, and the thing is,
but that's another under the radar type guy, though. Like, bro,
I would love that, bro. See, it's not you. I think you guys are misunderstanding what I'm saying. I don't mind under the radar as long as it makes sense and they're smart, they're durable, they don't get hurt, they're not very
durable or adorable. Say that again.
I said durable.
Durable, you mean?
Yeah. Durable.
Okay, it sounded like you said adorable, bro. I'm like, why would you give a fuck?
It sounds
like why the fuck you care about what these guys look like, bro? Like, what the fuck
trying to do that,
about?
bro. Get the fuck out of here.
We go get Jimmy G.
Yo, you know what, bro? You know what, yo? You know what?
We go get Jimmy G. And this guy wants to talk about people's looks and shit. This is crazy.
This guy just went somewhere. Yo, I gotta get off the screen with this guy, man. You said adorable talking about football.
Durable.
Yo, that is very sus, bro. Relax.
Durable.
Relax, bro. Yo, that's some nasty work right there. Nasty work.
That's facts. That's that 90s accent. That New York accent. Facts. Yeah, I like Jack Campbell as well. No, I'm just messing with you, bro. Let me see. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to both channels, man, hit that subscribe button. Let's talk about this. A guy that we've had as the number one guy in this draft, day in and day out. I've never seen a guy get two misdemeanors right before the draft, back to back, like pulled over, speeding. Another one, another car situation where, rest in paradise to both those individuals that lost their lives. But two situations, I believe, back to back, like misdemeanor and tickets, and then now he shows up to his pro day 9 pounds heavier than what he was, I believe, at the combine. When he showed up at the combine, he looked gassed, big bro. When I mean to tell you, bro, matter of fact, I'm gonna bring up the video while we're live. You can see it. This dude, Jalen Carter, for those who don't know, it looked really, really bad, bro. 9 pounds over from what he was at the combine. 323 pounds. Well, is that what you said?
Yeah.
323. He's just continuing to drop day in and day out, it feels like. And I don't know if all these other situations are like messing with him because he's still a kid. I think people tend to forget this dude is still a kid. He's 323 pounds. Yes, he's a monster of a man, but he's still a kid. You know what I mean? Do you think that everything's catching? Like, it's just.
Yeah, I definitely do, bro. Because he facing a lot, bro.
Yeah,
he's facing a lot. But the thing is that he it'll get greater later, man. And somebody said in the chat that they said he was cramping and stuff like that. A lot of times when you're cramping, that's a conditioning thing as well, a hydration thing, potassium. Maybe he's not eating right. Either which way, I know he got a lot going on.
I didn't see that at all,
bro. But they said he was cramping. That's why he couldn't finish the workout. But bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. If Jalen Carter goes and robs a liquor store, as long as he can be drafted and play next year, I still want Jalen Carter at number 7. He can go, he literally can go steal out of the collection plate. And I still want him to be a Raider because I know he's going to play well. I know as soon as he gets to the NFL, the guy's going to play, bro.
Detroit
right now.
DetroitNews.com. At the Georgia Bulldogs football pro day, Jalen Carter apparently had cramps after position drills and did not participate in other tests. Now, look, that could be true, but I'm going to be honest. What I seen, and I'm going to bring this video up, you guys, it didn't look like any cramping had anything to do with this shit. It looked like he was gassed, winded. Let me find this video. Real quick. And he looked out of shape to me. Let me see. This is like one of those situations where it's like one of those typical, just so good but bored kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Hey, Graf, let me tell you something, man. I don't think that man is bored with the kind of money he stands to get. Like I don't believe that. I just think that he's preoccupied with some stuff, man. He's facing some things, bro.
Yeah.
He in trouble with the law. You know, he got a buddy that passed away. He got a lot of things going on. But I think the great elixir will be him getting into the National Football League and actually realizing some of his dreams. You know, I think Jalen Carter is going to be okay.
What do you think of this right here, man? Is this is only 7 seconds. Just look, bro, like already that's the short version though. Let me see. He just doesn't look good out there, bro. Bag work.
Nah,
look better right there, though.
Yeah, bro. Hey, listen, man. I'm still drafting him, bro.
Oh, no, bro. Look, I'm not saying I'm not. You know, I just immaturity, man, is a thing that you gotta hope and pray, bro. You're putting millions of dollars in this guy's, pocket, bro. Like at the end of the day, immaturity is something that you either get over or you carry that on into adulthood. And I don't know if he's gonna mature enough to be in this league. And that's a scary thing when you have to hit on his draft pick.
I think he's so damn talented, bro.
I do too. I
just really think he's gonna make it, bro. And this is not like taking a chance on Damon Arnett, bro. If you were ever gonna reach, if you were ever gonna take a chance, that's the guy you take a chance on. Like real shit. And I'm normally like, yo, he's got to be a clean prospect. You know me, I'm always super buttoned up. He's got to be a clean prospect. You know, wasted the guy who really don't drink, don't smoke, don't do. I don't have a lot of bandwidth for stuff like that. But this dude is so good, I am willing to compromise my core values with players. That's how good he is. Because he's at a position, and he's good at a position that is hard to find in the NFL, bro. He could come into the league and be a top 5 guy at his position, bro.
Look. Let's keep talking him down so he falls to 7. Maybe even we trade back.
Listen, I was hoping this happened, bro.
This would be crazy, you guys. What if we traded back to that 11 to 14 spot, traded back, and Jalen still fell to us?
I would love it.
And got an extra second round pick in the mix of that. Like that would be phenomenal work.
Hey, bro, everybody is talking about. Everybody keep talking about, Darren Russell. Y'all forget how great Darren Russell was when he first came to the National Football League?
Yes.
Do y'all forget? I hope he is like Darren Russell. I just hope that he doesn't careen and his career doesn't go the way Darren Russell's went at the end. In the beginning, y'all forget Darren Russell made it to a Super Bowl with us.
Yeah.
He was one of the major reasons why we did. He was the anchor of that defense. Listen, give me Jalen. If he plays anything like Darren Russell, give me Jalen Carter and give me a psychiatrist with Jalen Carter. That's what I want.
Hey, any team in front of us, don't draft him, man. He has too many red flags. Jalen Carter is a terrible human being. He's overweight, actually low-key obese. And let him fall to 7. Shout out to Seattle, man.
He's a
Appreciate
BWT.
Huh?
He's a BWT. Don't draft him.
Yeah. Facts.
A brother with titties.
Yeah,
don't draft him.
Yeah. Don't. You cannot bring Carter to Vegas. Shout out to Larry DM. I know why you don't want to bring him in, DM, and I get it. And it makes all the sense in the world, bro. I just think that this guy can be a generational talent. If he has someone around him that can bring it out of him, unlock that. The guy was phenomenal at Georgia, even in times where he looked bored out there in the defensive line, still played at a high level. You know what I mean? I just don't know if you can pass up on such a high-end defensive tackle at a spot where we need. You guys, when is the last time we've had a dominant defensive tackle? When's the last time? It might be the guy that wasted was just talking about right now.
Darren Russell or Tommy
Kelly.
Kelly.
like when is the last time? Like, bro, we can go linebacker and defensive tackle. When's the last time we had those guys?
Well, Tommy Kelly was dominant very, very briefly.
Briefly, but
Darren Russell, yeah, man.
I always forget about my boy Tommy Kelly, man. That boy, that was a great time. I love Tommy Kelly, man.
Yeah, we had a #1 defense in the league, and we were asparagus, as
The
you would say. On offense, it was
the
terrible, yo.
offense was terrible. We had a great. That's the defense that Stu was on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had the #2 defense, I believe, #1, #2 defense all season long with the worst offense in the league.
Yeah, it's Seymour, and Seymour wasn't dominant with us, and Sapp just was getting sacks. He wasn't Warren Sapp anymore. He had a good season with us, but he wasn't dominant. We talking about dominant in his prime.
Shout out to Violator. You can't coach talent, guys. Talk that shit, OG.
Thank you. If the OG agree, then it's valid.
Yo, Violator, we got to get you on the show here soon again. It's been too long, man. I've had Unc, I think, on the show about 5-6 times. We got to get Unc back on the show.
Hey, Unc, I am offended. He has never graced me with his presence on my platform, man.
But we're gonna change that. We're gonna make that happen. I'm gonna hit your line. I need you to get on this show with us, man, and talk about this upcoming draft. Let me see. Everybody said Richard Seymour. Yeah, but yeah. When he body slammed Ben Roethlisberger, that was one of the greatest days of my life.
Yeah, he definitely became like. I remember we got on Richard Seymour. I was pissed, bro. But when he body slammed Ben, he punched him in his mouth. I loved it.
Chester McLaughlin was my boy. Nap. That's facts.
The big Chester.
And it's funny because it comes from a Napoleon Kaufman account. I love that shit.
That's great. Hey, bro, we was just talking about Chester McLaughlin last night. Remember that, yo?
Yep. We were literally just talking about him.
Talking about that, bro.
Let me see. He said, Ricardo said, fuck it, go sign Zeke and put him at linebacker. You know what's funny? I won't be shocked if Ezekiel Elliott, for those who don't know, he just got released. I think he goes to the Chargers. They just signed Kellen Moore as their offensive coordinator. The familiarity is there. Austin Eckler wants to leave the Chargers, apparently. I think that it makes sense.
Why does he want to leave the Chargers?
Bro, he's demanding a trade. He wants to get out of there.
What the hell happened to me?
I have no idea what's going on. I don't know why he would want. Oh, you know what? It's the money purposes. He wants to get paid. And it makes sense because he's a huge part of their offense.
Yeah. Get him on out of there. Hey, go ahead and send Zeke.
He's a Raider killer, bro. Get him out the AFC West.
Yes, please. He runs all through us. To be honest with you, bro, Ezekiel Elliott, if he go get some Ozempic, shit, he might be ready to roll, man. He need to lose some goddamn weight.
I remember this shit. I remember when Darren Russell tested positive for marijuana. He said, I need to weed out some of his friends. Talk about a bad choice of words. Shout out to I am 360 Black, bro. I love that shit. That is hilarious, man. Hey, let's look up the best available free agents left, you guys. Let's talk about what's out there still. Free agency tracker right now. I'm gonna bring this up real quick, you guys. We'll break it down 20 hours ago, 6 hours ago. Let me see. Oh, no, this isn't. This list is terrible. Shout out to everybody here in the building, man. Wipe them feet, you guys. Hit them thumbs up. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. Let me see. Who are the best available? Damn, brother. Somebody have a list? Let me see.
Yeah, I had one. Let me see if I can find that shit.
I got a list. I got a list. So running backs, we don't need one. But that's crazy to look at this list. Jamal Williams, which I think he got signed already. I think Jamal Williams went to.
Why wouldn't Detroit keep him? That's the thing I don't understand. Detroit went and got David Montgomery, right?
Yeah, they got a dog, bro. Montgomery's a dog.
But why didn't they keep Jamal Williams? He played great with them this year.
Yeah, look, hey, I think isn't Jamal 30? Isn't he up there in age?
He was with the Broncos, right? I don't know if he's 30, but he has been around for a little bit.
Yeah, he's been around for a while.
Sheldon Rankins got 10 mil.
27. He'll be 28 in April. Yeah, bro. The Texans cashed him out, bro. Devin Singletary, Damian Harris. He's a Patriot. I'm so afraid for us right now.
Yeah, man.
Miles Sanders is out there. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am upset. The Broncos got a steal, you guys. And I look, I love what they did overpaying Ben Powers and Mike McGlinchey. I'm cool with that. But I'm gonna be real. I am very, very afraid of this sneaky name that they went and got. Samaj Perine.
Samaj P. Ryan?
Samaj P. Ryan. He went crazy for the Bengals last season when the starter went down. You know what I mean? When Joe Mixon was out, this dude can get it done. The passing game, can run the ball. I'm very, very afraid of what Sean Payton can get out of him.
Yeah, he actually got drafted. He was supposed to be a starter when he got drafted.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
then the very next year they got Joe Mixon, and
Yep.
he was a really good college running back too, Samaje.
All right. So
So hey man, F these guys.
I'm gonna bring this screen up real quick. Oh, Jamal Williams went to the Saints. There you go. He's in NOLA. You know you. Yep. All right. Let me present this for Hope Carter won't be another Albert Hainsworth lazy. We talked about that. Now we kind of made that comparison a few shows ago.
Yeah, and you know what I said? If he plays like Albert Hainsworth the first 4 years of his career, I hope he is like Albert Hainsworth.
Yep. All love. All right. Let me bring this up real quick. Chloe, you got to get out of there. You're knocking my shit over. All right.
Say, hey, Mr. Peanut Butter.
Shout out to B. All right. So don't need a receiver, but Odell Beckham's out there. Adam Thielen's meeting up with the Carolina Panthers. At his age, I have no idea why he's going to meet up with a team that's going to take a quarterback at number 1 in this year's draft, a guy that still has not won a championship. I guess he ain't ring chasing. Yeah, I guess he ain't ring chasing. Nelson Aguilar, former Patriot. That's not going to happen because we already went and got Philip Dorsett as our speedster, which Andy thinks he won't even make the roster. Shout out to Andy. Chosen Anderson, for those who don't know, Mr. Ron Artest. Robbie Chosen Anderson. DJ Chark. It sounds as though the Giants are in on bringing him in right now. That's what I'm hearing. Randall Cobb probably goes to the Jets. We don't need to worry about these receivers though. We'll get through there.
Harris Campbell, all these dudes.
Mike Gesicki, an interesting name out there in Miami. He kind of got lost in that offense this past season or two after he had a breakout year a few years back. He's a free agent. Dalton Schultz, I'm hearing that the Chargers are looking at him. That would be scary.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, that would be really, really bad for us. Hayden Hurst got paid 3 years, $21 million. That's way too much for Hayden Hurst, a guy that deals with a lot of injuries too. Mercedes Lewis, a guy that we've already been talking to. I think he will be a Jet though once Aaron Rodgers is locked in.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. O-line, Orlando Brown is a right tackle who thinks he's a left tackle. I want nothing to do with this head case.
Why is he not a left tackle to you?
He's not, bro. He's not. He's not a good left tackle. To me, Orlando Brown is a right tackle.
I think he played better at right tackle, definitely with the Ravens. But
he wants left tackle money. He wants left tackle money.
Yeah, of course. But when he was with the Ravens, he played so well because they had such a great supporting cast. I don't know how good of an offensive lineman he is overall.
He put him back at right tackle. I think he'd be really good.
He never played right tackle for the Chiefs, though. He played left, right?
Yeah, and he didn't look good at all last year. Probably the worst left tackle in our division last year. Yeah. like for real. Let me see. Okay, so we're looking at offensive guards. I think we're going to get a guard in the draft, but we can look Trey Turner. See, there's no names out there, you guys. Even the guys that got signed, like Ben Powers. I'm not paying $28.5 million guaranteed, 4 years, 52 for Ben Powers. Nate Davis.
Yeah, but see, like Isaac Samalu, that's a guy
that's a name.
That's a guy that, you know, if you get the approval of Jason Kelsey, I'm all ears. That's a guy I will want to bring in. Roger Saffold is 189 years old. I'm cool on him. Justin Pugh was terrible with the Giants. And the Cardinals. Teams I've seen, I'm cool on him.
It looks like we're going to bring back Andre James, you guys, at center. So I don't even think we need to break down this center class. There's no reason for it. There's rumblings about us actually potentially extending Andre James at the center position, in which me and Wasted hate the idea of that because this guy continues to get overpowered by star defensive tackles week in and week out. He plays against the Chris Jones of the world, and these guys, he gets absolutely destroyed. He is in the lap of the quarterback immediately. So, yeah.
I mean, so all right now, if you can get him on the cheap, Bud Dupree, good guy to take a look at. That's that situational pass rusher that you can have on the field a lot. I like Bud Dupree.
No, I'm a huge fan of Bud Dupree. He's an edge rusher. Do we have to? I'd rather go get a rookie edge rusher on a rookie deal. I don't want to pay that kind of money to an edge rusher in free agency.
See, I disagree because where you're not going to find value at is defensive tackle. You're not going to find that value there, but you can always find a guy who can get you probably 7 to 8 sacks a year on the scrap heap. The contract's got to make sense, right? So that you're just adding into what you're not going to get from a Chandler Jones this year. You need to have
starter
that
money. You can be paying starting money though. big bro, to these guys to be a backup edge rusher?
See, it depends, man, because you gotta let the market set itself. So some of these guys will be twisting in the wind. In the first 2 days, 3 days of free agency, yeah, you might get starter money. If Bud Dupree is twisting in the wind next week, you might get him on the cheap, my brother.
Calais Campbell's the guy I'm looking at, even though he's 94 years old. Really, I think 38. But
he's a table setter. Like him, I would love to bring him in.
Me too. Any of these other guys, cool. This is where we need to be. Fletcher Cox, pause. Just re-signed with the Eagles, you guys. He is off the market. Signed a 1-year, $10 million deal to return to Philadelphia. Makes all the sense in the world. He wanted to be there. They brought the veteran back, so he's off the market. It's not on here yet. They haven't updated it. Poona Ford, we don't need another nose, right? I mean, I'm looking at it from a standpoint of you bring back Andrew Billings and you just drafted Neil Farrell Jr. Why would you go get a Poona Ford?
Yeah, and then we're gonna be drafting Jalen Carter, so we'll be
and if Jalen Carter comes in, then it just makes I just go get your guy in the draft. Let me see, because I'm looking at Larry O just re-signed. There's no one out there, bro. Like, look at these guys, and even the guys that got signed. I'm not paying Javon $40 million guaranteed, 4 years, $84 million. Shy Tuttle got 3 years, $20 million, $13 million guaranteed. Dalvin Tomlinson got 14.2 a season just to play the run. And don't get me wrong, Cleveland is one of the worst run-stopping teams in the NFL in recent history. So I get why they overpaid him. They needed someone that could stop the run. They had always had good edge rushers, a great edge rusher with Miles. You know what I'm saying? But and Jadeveon Clowney was suspect at best, but they needed someone that could stop the run. But
yeah, bro, I'm not mad about them not jumping out the window and signing the whole world. None of these guys are worth it. I said this. Look, bro, wasted. Ben told you. We talked about this when we had the Lost Show. We have named that show the Lost Show, right? The Mayo Show. When we had the Mayo Show, when that show started, right? When that show started, that's the reason why I was like, yo, this is fuck. Like, because when you start looking at it, you're like, yo, I don't want them to go out there and pay these fucking guys. And then next week, we're upset about it. Or next year, we're upset about it. I would rather them go build through the draft and then go out there, roll it out there, see what you got. Hopefully you make these incremental improvements. And then next year, you go in, you do the same thing. You build the team through the draft, because really, we're not going to get rescued by the nonsense that's on the free agent market. Yeah. Last year, it would have been different. It was a way better free agent class last year.
For sure. Shout out to Jay Hill, man. I appreciate you on the donation, family. Shout out to Free and Accepted, my favorite Raiders channel. We appreciate you, bro. For real. That means a lot, family. Miles Sanders is going to the Carolina Panthers, you guys. That is a great, great pickup for them. I think he's still young. This is going to be
he's mid, though.
I like Miles Sanders killed it for me in fantasy last year. Mid. And I think he was a top 5 running back last season. Why is he mid?
He's mid. He's all right. He's mid, bro. Like, the Eagles got such a good line, and they ran it down everybody's throat. You got Jalen Hurts. He's going to go, and he's going to be all right. He's going to get, like, 800 yards. You know what I mean? They're going to feature him like he's like Saquon Barkley. Listen, bro, I've never been a Miles Sanders, even when he came out of Penn State.
Penn State finest. Well, Saquon Barkley. Yeah. This is where I have to question what we're doing, okay? Tremaine Edmonds, I knew he was going to get crazy money. 4 years, 72. I'm not willing to pay that. $50 million guarantee. Bobby O got 4 years, $40 million, $22 million. I would have paid $10 million to Bobby O. I would have done that. TJ Edwards, bro, this guy got 3 years, $19.5 million, $12 million guaranteed.
I'm surprised, bro. I'm surprised.
$6.5 million a season, bro. Like, that's something I would have been all over that. And I don't know if he already had the Bears in mind. But with all that cap space, for them to only pay 6.5 is crazy. They got a starting potential kind of a guy that can, for the same price that we got Marcus Epps. A strong safety. Yeah, think about that.
The thing with Marcus Epps is that how are they going to use him? How's Patrick Green going to use him? Yeah. Because everybody is saying that he can't cover, right? I just don't understand why we go out and get guys who can't cover.
Oh, TJ's from Chicago. There we go. Okay. Shout out to Matthew. He's from the area. That makes all the sense in the world.
But yeah, and Brader Payton just said some real shit. Zeke is cooking with the contracts, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yo, as far as that on that end of things, I can't get upset, bro. He always has a trap door. We're never hamstrung with money. It's cool. I just want them to go out there, draft, and then go back into the free agent market after the draft and see who gets cut, OTAs, all of that stuff, and fill his roster in nice so we can get that improvement. I want the Raiders to win 9 games this year. I'll be happy with that.
I know a guy, right, that actually knows Jeffrey Simmons, and Wasted does too. I actually just went out to lunch with him about an hour ago.
Look,
and I'm gonna tell you this: Tennessee is about to pony up exactly what he deserves. So stay tuned for it, man. Shout out to Tone Loc. Trust me, Jeffrey Simmons is in good hands. That man's about
if we could get him, what? Hell yeah.
It's over with. But
hell
now,
yeah, bro.
Tennessee's gonna pony it up. They went and got Arden Key, and apparently, shout out to my brother Paul. He told me that Jeffrey Simmons was beating the table for Arden Key. He said he wanted another edge rusher over there. He was very adamant of bringing Arden Key in to match on the other side of Harold Landry. You know what I mean? So Jeffrey's very much so in the plans over there in Tennessee. Let's keep going through this list real quick. Shout out to Kenny McDox. I will do a $40 super if you do a coffee and mayo right now. Hey, you make that 50, Kenny Mac, I'll drink the mayo by itself.
Yeah, I'm about to get off the screen for that. I can't be seeing no grown man drinking mayo on TV, bro.
He said, damn, bro, you try to hold me out for $40. And you know what's funny? $40 is the prostitute rate. That's the number that everybody laughs about. The $40.
Oh, yeah. Remember that? They give you $40. You $40.
I see what you did there, bro. You are funny as shit.
Yo, the $40. Remember when you get the $40 like this?
Shout out to Kenny Mac. But now, real talk. This is where, like Jermaine Pratt, bro, 3 years. Well, he did resign with the team. He doesn't have to move. Yeah. But $7 million a season for Jermaine Pratt. That is a steal.
That's a good football team, though, bro. He's not going anywhere.
I agree. David Long, 2 years, $11 million. Even though he probably went over there because of Jalen Ramsey and all the other moving parts. The defense is stacked over there. David Long probably took a pay cut to go to Miami.
They're white, though, man. 2 years, $11 million. You come on, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. Like this is the one space where I'm questioning what it is we're doing, because Levante was going to go home regardless. Eric Kendricks, 2 years. I'm not overpaying Eric Kendricks. That's weird for me. 2 years, 13. That's way over. I'm not paying Eric Kendricks that. Kazir White, young guy, 2 years, $11 million, 5.5 a season. Yeah, Van Der Esch stayed home. That makes sense. Took a hometown for 2 years, $11 million. There's still some guys out there. Anthony Walker. I've been a fan of him since Northwestern. You know what I mean? Dude's pretty good.
Deion Jones is a guy that I would take a flyer on with the prices right.
Zach Cunningham, another guy that we all talked about. Nicholas Morrow, former Raider, wouldn't be upset if we brought him back on an inexpensive deal. Robert Spillane, this is the guy that we brought in, 2 years, $9 million deal. That is a really good deal for him. I know Pittsburgh kind of laughed at us because of how bad he is in coverage. And like I said before, shout out to Andy. He actually said that in zone, Robert looked pretty good. He broke down the tape already. We're going to be putting this up here shortly, but great against the run. You know what I mean? This is the guy, for those who don't know, he kind of went viral, damn near knocking the brain cells out of Derrick Henry at the goal line. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that was the.
You know what though, bro? I mean to cut you off. That is the kind of linebacker that I could see the Patriot brass wanting. He's a tough, hard-nosed linebacker. I have no problem with it. Some people say that he's a less talented Denzel Perryman. Denzel Perryman wanted to trust the market. He's younger than Denzel Perryman. He's healthier than Denzel Perryman, even though he had an injury last year. And
he's about to have surgery. People don't know. I think he's about to have surgery. Denzel Perryman won't be back and to be able to play football activities, I think, until April, May. So he'll be back for football season, but he's about to have surgery, I believe. I think I just read that today somewhere. But yeah, no, I agree with you. People were saying the less talented Denzel. I mean, look, man, at the end of the day, he's younger, inexpensive. I'm not mad. We got a thumper at linebacker, but he's still very, very suspect in coverage. Shout out to Steve Ray. I know it takes some cap space, but what do you think about making a trade for Aaron Rodgers? Not some cap space, Steve. That will take all the cap space.
All your cap space, bro. He's not going nowhere, bro.
No, he won't. He retired. He retired before he left.
Yeah, bro. He's like one of them guys that is going to play for one organization his whole career. He's a foundational piece
Yeah.
Like over the last 40 years. He's probably the best player to play for the Rams in the last 40 years on defense.
And a top 3 player, period, in the NFL the past 10 seasons. Like, this dude's a dog. Shout out to Nat, man. How do you feel about John Johnson? I liked him with the Rams, but it's funny we're talking about Aaron Donald. I think he's another product of that, stout defensive line. Got a bag with Cleveland and then kind of just disappeared. What's funny? I talked to this guy at the gym the other day. Shout out to him, Cleveland Browns fan. I asked him about John Johnson, and he was just like, yeah, man, I don't know what happened to him. Like they always had some good corners over there in Cleveland.
I know what happened to him. He don't got Aaron Donald in the front, bro.
There you go. There you go.
Like, I mean, look, on the edge, yeah, you got a monster there. But, bro, when people understand how important, that's the reason why I look, Jalen Carter has a club foot, and he should not be drafted into the second round, right? But I'm just joking around. The reason why I want Jalen Carter is because he's that kind of person, bro. He's that kind of player.
Yeah.
When you get that pressure up the middle, that makes everything around your defense better, bro. It's going to make Max better. It's going to make the back end better. It's going to make the linebackers. It's going to make everything better. We have to get that kind of a player, bro.
But look at these deals at corner. This is what I'm saying, you guys. This is why I'm trusting the process and understanding what Zeke is doing. He's not setting the market. He's allowing the market to come to him. Jamel Dean re-signed with Tampa Bay, got a nice deal, 4 years, $52 million, $26 million guarantee. Cameron Sutton got $11 million a year, $22.5 million from the Steelers. Jonathan Jones, he re-signed with the Patriots, 2 years, $19 million, $8 million a year, a season, $13 million guarantee, which he was going to go back home. And I think that Jonathan Jones is primarily a nickel guy. We already have one of those with Nate Hobbs. It made no sense to go out and get Jonathan Jones to me. Patrick Peterson even got 2 years, $14 million. You know what I mean? $5.5 million or 5.8 guaranteed, so they can get out of that contract fairly easy. They'll probably just pay the guarantee money up top, up front and move on from him next season. But that's a lot of money for a Patrick Peterson, bro. James Bradbury, 3 years, $38 million, $20 million guaranteed. That's a lot of money for a guy over 30 years old. You know what I mean? Another guy that potentially had a really good season this year because he had Slay on one side and he had a dominant defensive line. Marcus Peters, still waiting. Shaquille Griffin, another guy that I'm very, very interested in. Anthony Brown is terrible, you guys. He gets torched year in and year out. That is the guy, I don't know if you remember, when the Raiders played, when we beat them on Thanksgiving, we beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
DC was picking Anthony Brown apart, destroying that man. So no on him. Let me get these supers in real quick before we finish this list. How the GOATs today, man. Appreciate you, JT. Lot of NFL player and coach media saying Jimmy G was a great move. Facts. And angry YouTube content guys saying it was bad. Look, man, at the end of the day, bro, some guys are so pissed off about it because it's that's the narrative that they're creating, and there's no shade to nobody. You know what I mean?
Narrative-based content, you're not gonna find that over here, bro.
Bro. Like
we're gonna look at this situation. Not to cut you off, my brother, but
no, go ahead.
We're gonna look at the situation, and we're gonna tell you what we feel, right? Based off of facts, feelings, all of that. Like, I got emotional about Jerry Tillery. I'm a human being, but I'm not gonna come on here and give you some shit that I don't believe just to run it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. Not doing that at all, man. You know what I mean? Look, let people act like they mad. We over here chilling. Free agency just started today, you guys. We got plenty of time to make some moves. Once again, we got a couple more names down here. Emmanuel Mosley, he signed with the Lions, 1 year, $6 million deal. That's actually a steal, but he's dealt with a lot of injuries. Rocket Sin is still out there, one of our own. We can bring him back. Troy Hill, Trey Flowers, Eli Apple.
Jason Verrett. I will bring Jason Verrett in on the cheap.
Another guy that's dealt with injuries, but when healthy is a serviceable corner. Justin Coleman, Byron Murphy signed a 2 year, $22 million deal. I wouldn't have paid $11 million a season for Byron Murphy. That's just me.
Nah, not at all.
Safeties. Jesse Bates got cashed out. I mean, look, 4 years, 64. Atlanta had to spend that money somewhere. Marcus Epps, I think, is a great deal. 2 years, $12 million, $8 million guarantee. We'll pretty much, I think it's only what's on the books this year? I think it's $4 million.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there for Marcus Epps.
Damn. Von Bell's. Damn. Will they trade? I don't see the contract. Wow.
No, he went to the Panthers. I don't think that it's been revealed yet. So, but he went to the Panthers. Jordan
Oh, man.
Poirier signed a 2-year deal, went back to Buffalo. He sat back and watched, you know what I mean, the market right now and was like, nah, I'll just go back home. Wait,
I'm not mad at that, bro. Like, why would you mess up a good thing? You got a chance to win where he at and stuff like that. I wouldn't.
Y'all are crazy, bro.
I'm matching Kenny with the 50 piece if this happens.
Y'all about to hold me out on live. I'll say this. I can't do it, man.
Bro.
I love y'all. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I'm saying, hey, for the 100-piece special, I might have to make me some coffee and throw some mayonnaise in that.
Bro, listen, I cannot stand by, idly by, and watch this happen.
Shout out to Classic Derek Q. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, he's stupid. Jimmy Ward signed with the Texans, 2 years, $13 million. Donovan Wilson re-signed. Adrian Amos is out there. Tyler Rapp. Deshaun Elliott just signed with the Miami Dolphins for $1.7 million.
If you read that name,
I won't.
Please don't read that.
I won't.
Please.
There's only one other name that I'm looking at over here that, Terrell Edmonds is an interesting name, but Jabril Peppers re-signed with the Patriots. 2 years, $9 million. That's actually really, really good. I used to love Nasir Adderley in college. I don't really know what happened to him at the next level. Logan Ryan's up there in age. But didn't he play with Patrick Graham? Did he play with Graham?
I don't think so. When? Where?
I thought Logan Ryan.
Yeah, with the Giants. Hell yeah. Yeah. He played with the Giants well, yes. So
that's a familiar name, even though he is 32 years old. Hey, we were talking about bringing in, Poyer. Pretty much same age.
Yeah. Look, I'm cool with Logan Ryan. I would look because and even though he played in the system, he played pretty well with the Giants when he was at Patrick Graham. He kind of flourished in that role, and they had replaced Jabril Peppers with him in that role.
Yeah, no facts. But that's it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you look at that market, bro. Like, there really wasn't any names on that list where I'm like losing my shit over. Like, I don't think anybody on that, anybody that got signed, any of that I'm like, damn, bro, that he would have changed this defense. I
think we were looking.
Y'all are crazy. Shout out to the chat.
I think we were looking at this offseason, man, and we looked at some of the top end talent. And once that top end talent left, we didn't realize that this is a very, very the pickings are slim in free agency this year.
Yeah,
we all have to be balanced, allow these guys to cook, allow these guys to build. We need to see improvement this year. The Raider Equinox is still upon us. I don't give a damn what you say. What anyone says, the Raider Equinox is still upon us, man.
They're trying to bring him back.
Yeah, my bad. He's not. Like,
they freed up like $20 million getting rid of Slay. So they're probably they're already in the process of working on trying to bring CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah, and guess what, man? When you got guys that come from good situations, they don't want to freaking leave. Yeah. If the team is receptive to bringing them back, they want to stay in a good situation. Why do they want to leave? Like, it's not always all about the money. Like, it's like
kids, wives, like, bro,
yeah, man,
so much shit.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, so say for instance, you got a $3 million home. You play in the National Football League. You got a $3 million home, and now you got to go and take that extra $3 million you got and buy another one and sell that one. And the market is, bro. Look, man, it's a lot of moving parts. So you might get stuck with the other house, and it's a lot of shit that people don't realize. You got to move your kids, piss your children off, piss your wife off.
Yeah.
Nah,
sometimes bro. Is this a word we dehumanize? Like, we dehumanize these athletes sometimes, and it's like, bro, like, everybody that's free agents doesn't mean that any one of these guys can be Raiders. A lot of these guys' plans are to stay home, good school systems for the kids. Look, man, I was planning on moving to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I realized the school systems were terrible out there for my kids. So guess what? I said, you know what? I'm gonna stay in Texas until I get up my income enough where I can go out there and invest in a property where I can go back and forth. I'm staying where I am because I'm gonna put my family first. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. So
yeah, that's what it's all about for most people, bro. Unless you're the kind of player that doesn't have all of those trappings. Yeah, when you got a family and a wife and kids and things like that, bro. That's germane to every decision you make.
Yeah, facts. We're still, still slow motion right now, you guys. I'm not seeing anything else going on right now. Jamal Williams, yeah, he agreed 3-year deal. Wow, 3-year deal with the Saints. Wow. Yeah, there's not really shit going on right now.
There's not. I mean, this breaking news: Ezekiel Elliott ate a half a pizza by himself. That's about it. That's all I heard. I heard he has fucking sauce on his stomach.
With a bowl of cereal with 2 spoons. The Bills are signing former Texans QB Kyle Allen.
Damn.
I
care about that.
Miles Sanders signed a 4-year deal with Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
bro. Bro, see, this is what I hate. Like, yo, like I can't wait for the draft. I can't wait, bro. Because that's just so exciting the whole way around. Free agency, man, has just really been a big. It hasn't been great, bro. It hasn't been great, man. There's not a lot of guys out there. I just hope that the Raiders continue to keep moving forward because some guys are going to get cut, and I hope they're able to bring people in, man, to make this fan base excited and to shore up this damn defense, man.
Yeah. Facts. I'm trying to see what are y'all talking about? I'm looking at Levi Edwards' page right now. I don't see anything about him saying a big day tomorrow.
Levi Edwards.
Yeah. And mind you, I've seen Eli at games. I've seen him in the press box. You know what I mean? He's real beat writer, close to the team. He says some cool stuff here and there where, I take him at face value. You know what I mean? So, but I haven't seen him say anything. He hasn't tweeted anything. Let me see. Isaac, Atlanta would be insane to allow Kyle Pitts to walk away from them. But if we could, I would love to have Kyle Pitts. That was that was my favorite player in that draft. Like real.
Yeah, by far. That's the only player I've ever saw come into the league. And I looked at him and I said, man, I don't think I've ever seen anybody at the position like that. Like ever. You know what I mean? That's how talented Pitts is, man. Yeah. And if he gets a quarterback who is okay, he's gonna reset the tight end market when he's a free agent.
He said good content on the way. Stay tuned. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I didn't see that. I'm actually looking at his tweets right now. I don't see it. So, but all right, that's what's up. Let me see. Trying to see. Oh shit, hold on. I want to see what Tillery's deal looks like.
Tillery, you want to make me throw up in my mouth, huh?
Yeah, I definitely do. Like I was hoping we could see that before we got out of here today, because
I just can't stand Jerry Tillery, man. I don't know what the fuck it is, man.
Juan Thornhill signed with the Browns. Yeah, nothing really out there right now. Do you think Darnell Washington lands in our roster, Mister? If we could pick up an extra second round pick, right? If we move back from 7 to about 16, 14, picked up an extra second round pick, and Darnell fell to the second, I would love that. I would love it because then you just have a second to play with, and I'm cool with going to get a tight end at that point because we need one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But other than that, I'm not drafting him in the first or second round unless we trade back and pick something else up. He deleted the tweet when he said big day ahead tomorrow. Oh, he deleted it. Oh, so maybe his boss has said, hey, yo, chill. Maybe he does know something that we don't know. But I mean, look, what's out there that can be a big day unless it's a trade? Is it maybe Jimmy G's presser? Maybe that's it. Maybe it's Jimmy G's presser.
Man, that's not a big day tomorrow, bro. That's like, I come here to win. I love porn chicks. The end. Come on, bro.
Big fat troll. Docs, don't you think we need a solid backup QB? Jimmy? Yo, definitely do. And I'm definitely questioning what we're doing with that. I'm wondering what are we doing?
That's a top 10 name, bro.
Is that some drink?
That's a top 10 name right there. Big fat troll. Shout out to you, bro. Legend, bro. Oh my God. Bro, what are you doing?
I got to get to church. I love these shows. Even though y'all are football geeks, I function with you.
Shout out to the man, Mayo and Coffee.
Shout up to Coffee and Mayo.
That's dope, yo.
Do I have to do it now or what?
I think so, bro.
No. Babe.
No.
My wife said, I'm not kissing you. Oh, you know what? Nope. Hey, bro. You sent that to waste it.
She did?
Wasted. Shout out to you. You got the $100 super. I didn't get it, bro. Hey, Ro, we love you, but I don't have to sip any coffee and mayo. That went to our brother Wasted. So you tell him some disgusting shit to do because I don't have to do it. Look, don't go it back in. I'm looking at it right now.
You know what? I'm gonna go. God damn it! So do I got to do it now,
bro? Hey, Ro paid $100 to see some action.
I'll go do it.
There you go. Yes. Hey, Ro, I love you, but I promise you, I've never, ever in my life have been so excited to run away from $100. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, and what's funny is, Ro, we have 666 people in the chat right now. You are the devil, Ro. You are the devil. This is comedy. Wasted is about to do the Kentucky Challenge. Bro, it's all love. It's all love. Look, it's all love. But hey, guess what, though? I've already done it. So you got Wasted to do it. Shout out to JT. My beard needs a trim. Damn, bro, you got my beard on. I hate you, JT. I hate you, bro. And I went and got my shit cut like a couple days ago, man. Raider man, yes, we're definitely looking at Ringo. I seen that. We're Kelly Ringo out of Georgia. I see we're definitely have contacted him. Let me see. Ro, yes, Ro. Walt, Ro paid that to Wasted. She thought she sent me the $100 to do it, but she sent it to Wasted. Thank God. Let's go. You guys stick around. Wasted has to do this. He has to do this. And and pause, super pause, but we have to see the mayonnaise go in that cup in order to believe it.
And he has to be in the picture the entire
time. Yep. Tell him back. Real shit. I love that, man. Shout out to everybody here in the building. Wipe them feet, y'all. Hit them thumbs up. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button on Oak Las Vegas Raiders Network and Raider Nation Unlimited. Man, zoomed in. There we go. Hey, Ro is the GOAT. Ro is the GOAT. Let me see. Hold on. The best part of waking up is mayo in your cup. Talk that shit, Mr. Old School. Ricardo said, Wasted, don't look into the camera. Oh, man. That shit is hilarious, bro. Jeremy Willis, I am all for that. We talked about this on previous shows. I am definitely down to trade one of those late round picks for Matt Corral. Get rid of one of those fifths. Trade one of those fifths for Matt Corral. I'm all for it. Wasted ain't slick, man. Wasted left. He left. I will FaceTime his ass right now. There ain't no way you getting away with this one, bro. Ro paid $100. Hey, she ponied up $100, bro. Let me see. That shit is hilarious. Alex, first he calling our plays adorable. Now he got to drink mayonnaise and coffee. But Wasted just called in sick. Richard said he's for funding the hundo right now. Nah. We're not doing that, bro. James, you pulled in right on time, brother. You about to watch Wasted do the mayonnaise coffee challenge. Black, and no, I don't, bro. No, I don't. No, I don't. He said he gonna smack his lips after the first sip. No refunds, bro. I love this shit. Oh shit, Hammer text. I didn't even see Hammer text me. There we go. Waste is in the building. Come on, bro.
God damn it.
I heard the spoon and everything. Hey, turn that camera on, bro.
Turn it off.
Hey, Tiff right here watching everything too. No. I want to see the shit. Yeah, there we go.
You better
okay.
deep throat the shit.
Listen, I gotta stir it up real nice.
There we go.
Top ramen, baby.
Ro is officially about to get her $100 worth. Hey, you know what's funny?
What?
Hold on. I didn't see that. I didn't see the mayonnaise go in there, bro. Hold on. Nah, we're not doing that shit.
I see a whole lot of stirring.
A whole lot of stirring, bro. No, I want to see that shit look like top ramen at first before you mix it in, bro.
The spoon.
There it goes. Let's go.
Yo, what the fuck? Am I a fucking frat boy now and shit?
Yes, you are. Shout to Mitch.
Motherfucker, man.
I better hear the gulp.
Gulp.
Yo, A-Tiff, pause.
Pause that.
Yeah. Listen, you will never hear me fucking gulp anywhere.
Yo, Hammer, I just sent the link, bro. Pull up on the live and watch this shit. Oh, no. That was weak.
It's not that bad.
The coffee low-key kills it, huh?
It's not that bad. I don't even fucking taste it.
Okay, hey, so just continue to drink that through the rest of the show.
Yo, fuck you, motherfucker. You took one sip.
Bro, $100 get you 2 sips? Come on, man. Look.
No. You don't set the rules here.
That's
Get
not
the fuck out of here, bro.
No, bro. Hey, call your bank. Hey, call your bank and say you accidentally sent $100. That is bullshit.
Hold on. Look, you was a fucking hater, yo. Yo, get the fuck out of here, yo.
Call Chase right now and say your card got stolen.
Yo, hold on. Here we go. Take another sip. All right, one more. That's it.
Yo.
All right, now it's nasty.
Yo. Next time, add some hot sauce in it.
Oh, my God. It just hit now. Oh, fuck.
Hey, that's funny as shit.
Oh, my God. Man, yo, Graf, you are a baby back bitch, yo. You go on here trying to make me drink 3.
What you mean, man? I don't know what happened, bro.
Shit, you don't know what happened. They said, nah, I got Daniel, but yo, Daniel, fuck you, yo. I'm not doing
He said, nah, you got to chug that shit. That shit.
You know what? It's 100 piece. You get one more sip. That's it.
There you go. Come on. Come on, wasted Rins. Come on, wasted Rins.
Oh, chill out, graphic Rins.
Come on, Mitchell Talent. Mitchell Talent. Mitchell Talent. Wasted Rins. Come on. Hit the coffee, King. Let's go. Let's go.
That's no more.
Hey,
Oh
that
my God.
$100 was well worth it. Shout the road. Thank you so much. I got to see that personally. You don't understand how much shit he gave me behind the scenes for me doing it. So this is hilarious. Yes.
It's only because Ro did it, bro.
I am about to literally screen record this and upload this as a short. Thank you so much, Ro, for your support tonight.
Yo. Oh, God. That shit was disgusting, bro.
Graham
Fuck
said,
you. Oh, hold
Graham
on.
Graham said, don't shortstop Ro with 3 sips.
No more. You won't get
Let
any
him know
more.
that said meme activated. Yes. What's good, little bro? You just missed comedy gold right now.
You did it already?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
That shit is comedy, bro. That shit is hilarious. Let me see. Yeah, we weren't planning on going on this early, man. I was like, you know what? Tiff's about to leave tomorrow. I'm like, let me get on and get to rocking early, man, before she dips out.
So salute to everybody in the chat. And
Yes.
I'm letting you guys know now there's a pre-recorded that's going to be out at 8:30. Just all the signings that we've done so far, minus Jerry Tillery, because I was in the middle of doing it when that happened. So check that out. Let's get those subs up, y'all. We almost at 6K.
There we go. Shout out to my brother Chuck.
God,
Yes.
Look at his face. Look at his
Chuck.
face.
Chuck, I talked to Wasted too. We're definitely gonna be calling you about the website, bro. Bro, we love you too. We love you too. Thank you so much for the donation and thank you for the comedy gold tonight. Shout out to
She has to go to church now after that.
for real.
Shit.
Shout out to you, family. We appreciate you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Chuck. Me and Wasted gonna be calling you tonight. Definitely getting that meeting set up for the website. Yeah. So, with that being said, I know you came on late. I forgot. Doc. That's funny as shit. Hey, that way, I'm gonna give you exactly what you want. I don't know what you mean. I forgot that Docs never replies until you donate. There you go. Shout out to That Way Podcast.
Fuck.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but shout out to you. Let me see. Who was it who said it's gonna be a big day tomorrow? It was it Levi?
It was Levi.
That motherfucker behind the scenes yakking.
Oh, God damn. Shit.
JT said Docs Waller and Daniel Jones just dropped a rap video.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Talk that shit, defend the shield.
Yo.
That was comedy, bro.
Oh no.
Hey, do you guys have anything? Because look, I'm gonna go throw the ball around my son real quick too.
Yeah, look. I was gonna go eat dinner, but I can't anymore.
That ain't happening now.
Hey, Ray Too Real. I love that comment. Wasted got played. Docs made a deal and Wasted had to pay for it. Y'all dirty.
You know what though? Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, I'm a man of my word, but that wasn't my word. But you know what, Ro? Appreciate you, but no more bets with you, motherfucker.
Hey, Wall Street is really Wall Street now. I didn't think of it like that. Like now,
Wall Street.
Aaron Waller is like really, it's like some real Wall Street shit.
Oh Lord, watch. He's gonna do a music video on Wall Street in a fucking suit and everything next.
Hey, man, it's all good, man. Listen, man, what is this? Some paleo diet shit? What the fuck they call it again?
Bruh,
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Oh my God, fuck y'all.
I didn't do it. Shit.
He said, "Hey, shout out to hey, look, this is all that matters. Wasted, you did that though. That's all that matters." With that being said, y'all, shout out to everybody here in the building, whether you're watching on, Wasted Talents channel or you're watching over here at the Oak Las Vegas Raiders Network. We appreciate you guys. Do us a favor on the way out. Wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Pay your bar tabs. Go over to Hammer's channel as well. You already know what time it is. Raider Nation News today. Go support our brother, man. Run them subs up as well. You already know what time it is, man. We love y'all. We appreciate you.
I'm about to go to the toilet.
Hey, this shit was fun as hell, bro. Fun as hell, man. Salute to you guys. I'll be back with a coffee and convo tomorrow, you guys. Salute. We out. One. That shit.